Ships bring desperately needed medical aid to the poorest countries in the world. Mercy Ships, the humanitarian organization that was founded in 1978, operates the largest private hospital ship in the world, the Africa Mercy, with over 400 medical volunteers from more than 40 nations. At the MEDICA 2013 trade fair, Mercy Ships associates talk about their assignment on board the hospital ship.
I've been on Mercy Ships last year in Guinea for 7 months, and I worked as a pediatrician. And basically I looked for the patients before and after surgery to see that they were stable and healthy for surgery, and after, if they got a fever, I did like the workup and treated them for their problems. In children, the most diseases that we saw were basically like cleft lips, or children with misfigured legs, and they were basically not straight, so they couldn't work properly, and in the long run they would have had lots of issues in walking, and so we treated them for that. And lots of other tumors, basically benign tumors, so they're not life-threatening, but they can grow really, really bad and could be life-threatening in the long run without surgery.
In the poorest countries of the world, physicians on location rarely have the necessary medical technology at their disposal. Illnesses or injuries that could be treated by a simple intervention in Western countries are therefore often incurable in these areas. The Africa Mercy is equipped with innovative medical technology and thus often the only chance of treatment for local patients.
Mercy Ships is essential for people in poor countries, especially in Africa. The chance for the patients there is to get just a normal lifestyle again, and also emotionally. If you think of what patients we see on the ship, they are usually patients with big facial tumors or just with cleft lips, patients with burn contractures, etc., etc. And in these areas, if you have a disease like this, you're an outcast. Africa Mercy is a hospital ship. That means it's a real hospital, a floating hospital, and it has a Western world standard. So we have 5 complete theaters or operation rooms. We have an intensive care unit. We have a lab. We have an X-ray department with X-ray and a CT scanner. We have a ward with over 80 beds. We have specialist nurses, registrars, consultants, surgeons. We even have a blood bank. And the blood bank consists of the 450 members of the Africa Mercy. So if you need blood, we asked some of our crew to donate it so that we have blood. So all in all, it has a Western standard.
At the MEDICA 2013 trade fair, the organization meets medical technology manufacturers from all over the world and gets informed about the range of products on the market.
Medical equipment for the Africa Mercy has been procured internationally. We have a procurement team that is overseeing the process. And then worldwide, there's a number of nations, in fact it's Germany, Holland, the US and the UK, in which those are being procured. And we are looking for companies that do that as gift in kind as much as possible. MEDICA as a fair, as a medical fair, is very important for us. There's more than 50 companies here exhibiting that are already in contact and partners, so to speak, of Mercy Ships, and it's important for us to stay in contact with them and develop those relationships further.
The doctors and helpers on board the floating hospital Africa Mercy provide hope to those places that have often abandoned it a long time ago. To be able to treat people, physicians need both technical equipment as well as the required ability to understand people. During their assignment on the ship, they are not just helping others, but they also learn for their own lives.
I learned lots of different things from being on the ship. The first thing I think was really amazing to work with 400 people out of 40 different nations who are all committed Christian and to fight for the same cause. This was an amazing experience. And the second thing I learned a lot from the African people as well, because they had really disformed diseases, and they were still happy caring for each other, and they took life as it is without doing too much, fussing about it all the time, and in a way of being content and happy with the things that you have. And that's something that kind of broadened my perspective in life as well.